And today, guys, we're going to be checking out the new Holy Stone HS790. This is a 6K camera for photos, 4K 30 for videos. It has the automatic modes like follow mode and waypoints and all the stuff that we've come to expect. It has built-in RID. It has GPS. It does have a 3-axis gimbal as well, so it will give you a very stable image. So what we're going to do right away is I took some footage of the local golf course. We're going to take a look at that footage real quick, and then we're going to come back and actually check out the drone itself. Alright, so we're returning to home right now. We're going to see if it will actually land on the sidewalk right here to test the accuracy. The drone did fly very well. I think Holy Stone has really stepped their game up with this one. But let's see where it comes back and lands. Looks like it's slightly off, but well within range. So it took off from right there. It only missed by like 18 inches. Not bad at all. All right, so here it is. You can see right away that it comes in a nice carrying case. It does have pockets on both sides. You do have attachments for a shoulder strap as well. When you open it up, this is what you're going to see inside. Now, the first thing that impressed me about this was the fact that they give you a battery charger like this. You can use it as a power bank as well. So if you had to charge your controller, you can connect and charge your phone and other devices off of this as like a big battery pack. It does have a power button on here, and you do have slots for 3 batteries. The drone does come with 2 batteries, and you can just remove them like this. This is what your controller looks like. You have your camera button up here. You have your tilt right here. When you open this up, this is where your phone storage is, but inside you can store your cable. This connects with a cable from your phone to the controller, which is a very big upgrade. It's way better than trying to connect to it via Wi-Fi. It's going to be a more stable connection. And inside here, your little thumb screws, or your knobs, should I say, are stored for your controller. So very compact, very nice design. They are made out of aluminum, so they are aluminum with the little spikes on the end for grip, and they have the knurling on the sides as well. When you power up this, You can see this is what your display screen looks like right here. You have multiple speeds, you have headless mode, you have auto takeoff, you return to home. The return to home, as you might have seen in the video, works extremely well. It came back within 18 inches of where it took off from. And the day that I flew it, it was a very windy day. Here's the drone itself. You can just see how it just unfolds, typical folding style. You have a gimbal cover right here in the front, so if you open that up, you can actually see the little camera there and the 3-axis gimbal. As we saw in the video, the stability was extremely nice. You do have some LEDs here in the front. It's a very nice looking drone. It does have, like I said, built-in RID as well. We're going to power it up. You just hold the power button down. Then you can kind of see how those lights light up in the front there. You have a sensor on the bottom, a little bottom camera right there. So very good, very cool. Then you just hold the button down again to power it off. Just like so. Now it does use the Holy Stone, the HS790 V5 app. You get all your books, your manuals, you have spare parts, you got an extra set of blades with a screwdriver and screws. You're also going to get your cords. You're going to get a cord for USB-C and for Lightning as well for the controller. And then you get a USB to USB Type-C charge cord. You also have a shoulder strap as well. And they give you this little Velcro strap right here, which I don't know if this is to actually like hold your batteries into your charger while you're traveling. But I think it's really made for holding your propellers in on your drone when you fold it up. I haven't quite figured it out yet. It's not in the manual. It's not really that big a deal. All right, so now we're going to go over a couple specs about this drone. The flight time is stated as 30 minutes per battery. So with the 2 batteries, you will get 1 hour of flight. And it says on the brochure that it says in windless conditions. So the more wind you have, the shorter your flight time is going to be, obviously. It does weigh. It weighs 377 grams. This is not a sub 240 or a sub 250 gram drone. So this one will have to be registered, and that's also why it comes with the RID. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the camera, the more specs on that camera. So as we said, the photo resolution is 6K. It's 5700 by 3200p. And then for the video, because the 6K is only in still photos, for the video, it's 3180 by 2160 at 30 frames per second. The field of view is a 75-degree lens. The photos are JPEG or JPG or JPEG, one of those two. The video format will be MP4, and it has the fully functional 3-axis gimbal. So my experience with this drone was very well. It was a pleasure to fly. Now, the one thing I did have an issue with, and it's a minor issue, is I use a Mac, and whenever I pulled the transfer card out of the drone and plugged it into my Mac did not recognize it, so I had to then plug it into a Windows PC. I'm not sure if that's something that I'm doing wrong or if it's a setting in the drone, but straight out of the box I had to connect it to my laptop and get the footage off, and then I was able to put the footage directly onto my Mac. For some reason my Mac just didn't recognize that transfer card. The drone flew extremely smooth, and the drone is extremely quiet. This is the quietest drone I've ever had. I was blown away at how silent this thing is while it's flying around. I did fly it all the way up to 400 feet up. It was windy when I flew it. I had 0 issues, as you can see in the footage, that it was extremely stable. The return to home worked very well. While it was flying, the GPS was connected to 31 GPS satellites, so that did prove to be quite accurate. I tried out the follow me mode. It did follow me. You do have to set your camera angle though when you're using follow me mode. And I really think that this is a great drone. I don't think you're going to have any issues with it. The footage is nice and clear. It's probably the best Holy Stone camera that I've ever seen. And they have really been picking their game up here recently. So it's definitely worth a try. This is going to be added to my fleet because my old Mavic Pro from 2017 has finally given up the ghost. And this one has finally exceeded that Mavic Pro. So this is going to be my new go-to. I hope this video helps, and thanks for watching.